Hi folks, Ben here from Red Valley Outdoors, and I've come back to the same place I did the last lot of filming in because it was gorgeous. I've been here a couple of times before and it's really quiet. You just never see anybody. It's a nice tucked away little place, and I'm going to do an overnighter tonight. I'm going to stay here tonight. I've been looking forward to this. The weather's really nice, really glorious. It's going to be about a 40% chance of rain later, but I'm not too worried about that. I haven't bought any waterproofs or anything. I don't think it'll be heavy. And yeah, I'm just going to get a little tarpaulin, do a hammock camp tonight. I've got Luke coming up to join me later. He's busy doing something in London, and he's going to be trekking up later, so he'll meet me here and we'll have a big old cook up. Bought plenty of ales, which is a must, you know, even though it weighs a bit in the old pack. And I'm looking forward to it. I haven't done an overnight for ages, so I haven't had the chance. Now, I need to say thanks to a few people. Everybody that wished my son and my wife well and a speedy recovery. I just want to say thank you for that, because it means a lot, you know. They're both doing really well. Zach was such a trooper throughout all of his surgery. He was amazing, just amazing. I think frankly I would have run away, you know. You'd have had to pin me down to the bed, especially once they told me what they were going to do and how long it was going to take and sort of how dangerous it was and stuff. And he took it like just like an absolute trooper, like a man. And he's not a man, he's an 11-year-old boy. And so I was just astonished at how bravely he dealt with that, and how quickly he's recovering. He's just doing so well. He's doing really well, and the wife's loads better now as well. So I just wanted to say thanks to everybody that wished us well. I mean it. And also I've got to say thanks to Nobby from Step Away From The Screens. He gave me a shout out on Kev's channel, Woodland Camp and Craft, a few weeks ago, and I'd never heard of these guys. Actually, I think I'd seen Step Away From The Screens like just coming up on my feed somewhere, but I didn't really know anything about it and I hadn't watched much. And since they've given me a shout out, I've been in contact with them, said hello a couple of times and had a little chat and stuff, and they both got really good channels, and they gave me this shout out and nominated me like channel of the week or something. Nobby did. And my subs doubled overnight, so that was phenomenal. Like real thanks for that. That was really good stuff. And if I do get the chance, Nobby, I mean it, I will come across the Solent and find you. That sounds real good. I love the Isle of Wight. It's a gorgeous place. And Kev, I hope you get well, because I heard you've been in hospital, fractured your spine or something. So you know, best wishes. I know what it's like to spend a lot of time in hospital, believe me, and it's no fun. So yeah, real big thanks to both those guys. That was truly cool, really nice stuff. I like both of their channels now, watch them a lot. So without further ado, that being all said, I'm gonna crack on and just get my little shelter up, get the tarp up, so just in case it does start to rain, which doesn't look like it is, but just in case, I've got somewhere to put all the filming gear, the clothes and all that business. And then I'm going to chill out for a bit and sip some beers and wait for Luke to come and join me, and then we're going to have a good old cook up and sit around a campfire a bit and have a giggle, drink some beers. So see you guys in a bit. Right folks, managed to get the camp set up. Bushcraft slick, it was not. There was a fair bit of swearing and some losing of tools and stumbling around and tripping over. But it's done, that's it, it's cool, it's up, it's going to be good. And I'm quite pleased with that actually. I think that's going to be really comfortable. Sleeping bags in there, going to have a fire just, you know, one pace away from there. Hopefully, well, probably won't get any heat in there really. But I've done it nice and low at the back because I didn't want loads of wind whipping under the hammock. It just makes you cold, it just leaches all the heat out of your back. And it's a pain in the backside, but I think it'll be alright. I think it's nice. You know? Got the sleeping bag in. It's quite low, but that's kind of where I want it. I don't want too much air. Yeah, it's comfy. It's comfy. That's good. Right. Well, next thing up is firewood. Build a nice fire pit. And then really it's just all about waiting for Luke to turn up and chilling out and drinking some beers. And that is exactly what I want to do today. That is what this is all about. I bought loads of nice food, loads of beers. I packed heavier, you know, I just wanted to make it nice and comfortable and have a good trip. I'm not like primal or whatnot. You know, nothing but a pair of pants and a steak on a rock. I didn't want all that today. I just wanted nice, good times in the woods. So, just behind me, that thing there, that tree right there, that tree, is a nice young oak. And end of last year we had some real bad weather, high winds, blew over loads of trees, and just on the floor here you can see this one. And when I think that one's gone down, it's taken the top of that one off, and you can just see that just over there leaning off at an angle from the top of that young oak. And that larch is what's blown over there. And that's going to provide me with some really good firewood for tonight. I was actually looking for some oak. That's what you want to be cooking with. Larch is abundant in this woodland. I'm camped between two larch, one of which is actually dead and hopefully will make the night. However, larch is great for starting fires. It's full of resin, it's great, so you can get loads of that on all the little twiggy bits and snap those up, and that's what I've often used in my videos. It seems to be abundant. I think in this county they plant it as a cash crop, and then, you know, however many years they come take it, the Forestry Commission, whatever. But oak and good hardwoods, harder to find. There's a lot of beech around here as well, and you know, you don't really want to camp under beech. That's good for dropping a limb on your head during the night. So I found a load of larch over there. That's great. I'm going to get all the first parts of the fire going, and then I'm going to go over there and try and get some of that nice hardened dead, it's pretty well seasoned as well, good oak. So that's what we're going to be having our fire with tonight, and I'm going to crack on, make a fire pit, gather that and get ready for a bit of a cook up and some beers. Let's go. That's the firewood all gathered, sorted, processed. Got a load of oak from over there, like I said I was going to, and it all looks really good. Been just over there, loads of larch, sorted it all into the tiny little bundles, dug my fire pit, laid it with stones, got that all prepped up. I dragged around some like log stuff around the outside that's all really damp and, you know, well rotted, and that's going to prevent that spreading. And I was busy trying to gather the stones to put like a layer of stones because the earth feels really peaty. But truth be told, actually I dug down a little bit, and less than an inch under the soil it's just a solid layer of flint, completely solid. And so I've got no worries about my fire disappearing into the peat and then smouldering and coming back up. I just don't think that's going to be a scenario here. So and I've had campfires here before, but I always spent ages lining them with stones and stuff. So the only thing left to do is chill out a bit, really. It's been really warm, and they've had some air show displays. So I've had Lancaster bombers flying just above the tree tops there, and the red arrows. Crikey, the noise! It's been pretty intense. So they seem to have sodded off now anyway. So leave me to enjoy the woodland, I think. So the evening's setting in. My mate Luke has come to join us. You've seen him before. He's turned up and he's getting his little setup done there. He's got a lovely little hammock. Nice amount of gear. Luke's pretty tooled up. He's got some good gear. And fire's died down. We've got a lovely bed of coals going on there. The deers are starting up. You can hear them in the background. They're all kicking off. Nice young deer, I think, over there, just sounding off. And we're going to get some food on the go in a minute. I'm going to have a few beers, get some food on the go. Right then folks, well that's us done. Me and Luke had a wonderful camp. The weather was glorious, the woods were serene, totally beautiful. Really peaceful, really enjoyed that. So we've broken camp now, we've got to go back, see our families. I think my wife wants to get out, do something with the kids. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Stick around, there'll be some more coming. And yeah, see you next time. Take care.